I found a way to pull off the impossible and create a portal in the Nether without obsidian. To demonstrate, I'll escape from this solid bedrock prison with nothing but these basic resources. I can go to the Nether, but I don't have enough obsidian or a diamond pickaxe to make a portal. This is a new strategy I've developed over the past year or so called portal chaining. Instead of using obsidian to build portals, we can manipulate the game into generating portals where we want. We can accomplish this by destroying the portal on the same tick that we leave the Nether, which causes a new portal to be generated on re-entry. Luckily, there exists a consistent setup to perform this with TNT, and there are even other methods of doing so using buckets or beds. In order to place portals where we want, we need to first understand the algorithm the game uses to generate them. First, the game converts the coordinates between dimensions. Then, it searches a square area centered on these coordinates to place the new portal. The game will prefer to place portals in unobstructed locations as long as the location is within this square area, even if there are closer possible locations that are partially obstructed. If there are multiple unobstructed placements, the closest one will be chosen. Before we force a new portal to generate, we can set up an unobstructed platform that the algorithm favors in order to control the new portal's location. Each time that a portal is generated, Minecraft randomly determines a direction in which to generate it. In new versions of the game, this direction is based on the world seed, so you can anticipate how the platform needs to be oriented. In older versions of the game, however, there's no way to predict this direction since it's not based on the seed. For those versions, our platform needs to work for all orientations the game may try generating in. For a given orientation, the game considers a placement to be unobstructed if it's on a 3x4 flat surface with 4 blocks of vertical clearance. The game favors this since obstructed portals can potentially cause players to get trapped. However, since the platform needs to work for placements on both axes, we end up with this shape. By cutting the corner out of a 4x4 platform, the portal placements all end up positioned around a central location, displayed as a gold block here, regardless of the RNG. When we use this setup and stand on top of the gold block while entering the portal, we can travel 120 blocks per axis in the overworld each step of the chain. The chain can be repeated as far as we have the need and resources for. That's about it for the basics of the strat, which can do pretty crazy things with enough creativity. It's not useful in all scenarios since often we have access to better methods of travel. However, it can save a solid chunk of time in specific scenarios where there isn't convenient access to obsidian or enchanting, or the design of the map is particularly slow to traverse, such as when there is a large barrier. The strat very well may become standard for full-size beta CTMs, however. Since movement in beta is already pretty slow, and obtaining obsidian is very slow, portal chaining often ends up being the fastest option. Beta Legendary is a great example of this, where I've already rerouted it in private to be significantly faster, far past what would have been possible in the past. The route is very hard though, and I've put over 300 hours into the project working in secret so far, so it's taking quite some time to finish and publish. It will be worth it when I finally get a clean RTA run though, I promise. I'd also like to shout out Ben, also known as Contranaut. A good while into developing and practicing my beta legendary route, he discovered the core idea of the strategy himself. Due to the secretive nature of the project, I brought him up to speed on it, so he wasn't able to work out the details on his own. However, I have full confidence that if I hadn't found the strategy already, he would have done so himself in time. He's been looking into implementing the strat as part of the effort to bring modern legendary below 30 minutes, and I'm excited to see where the community takes this on other maps. Thanks for watching. If you found this strat cool, feel free to like the video, and if you'd like to see the full potential of this strat, you should subscribe so you're notified when my next beta legendary run is ready.